In a bold move that has captured global attention, the Philippines has once again successfully completed a crucial resupply mission to its outpost in the West Philippine Sea. This isn't just a routine delivery, it's a powerful statement of defiance against mounting pressure and intimidation. On October 9th, a Philippine vessel, braving the odds, reached the BRP Sierra Madre at Ayungin Shoal, delivering essential supplies to the troops stationed there. This successful mission marks a significant moment in the ongoing territorial disputes, showcasing the unwavering resolve of the Philippines to protect its sovereign rights. But what exactly happened during this tense encounter, and what does it mean for the future of regional stability? Let's break down this high-stakes standoff in the open sea. The scene in the West Philippine Sea was one of extreme tension. As the Philippine resupply boat made its way to Ayungin Shoal, it was met by a formidable Chinese blockade. Reports indicate that multiple Chinese Coast Guard and maritime militia vessels engaged in dangerous maneuvers, attempting to block and intimidate the Philippine crew. Think about it. A small supply boat surrounded by much larger, more powerful ships, all trying to halt its progress. This wasn't just a simple standoff, it was a calculated campaign of intimidation. We saw shadowing, close quarters maneuvering, and constant radio challenges, all tactics designed to force the Philippine vessel to turn back. Despite the immense pressure, the Filipino crew demonstrated incredible skill and courage, navigating through the blockade to complete their mission. This incident is just the latest in a series of escalations, painting a clear picture of the challenges the Philippines faces in simply maintaining its presence within its own exclusive economic zone. So, what gives the Philippines the right to be there in the first place? The answer lies in international law, specifically the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS. In 2016, an arbitral tribunal in The Hague delivered a landmark ruling that invalidated China's expansive 9-line claim over most of the South China Sea. This ruling affirmed the Philippines' sovereign rights over its exclusive economic zone, which includes Ayungin Shoal. This isn't just a political opinion. It's a legally binding decision from an international court. Every time the Philippines conducts a resupply mission, it's not just delivering food and water. It's actively upholding this ruling and defending its rights under international law. China, however, has consistently refused to recognize the tribunal's decision, leading to these repeated confrontations. The October 9th mission, therefore, was a practical demonstration of the Philippines' commitment to a rules-based international order, sending a clear message that it will not be bullied into abandoning its legal entitlements. What we're witnessing is a remarkable display of national determination. Despite being a smaller nation compared to its giant neighbor, the Philippines is taking a bold and principled stand. The government has been very vocal, with President Marcos Jr. stating that the country will not give up a single square inch of its territory. This isn't just rhetoric. It's backed by the bravery of the Philippine Coast Guard and Navy personnel on the front lines. They are the ones facing down these larger vessels, operating under immense stress, all to ensure their comrades on the BRP Sierra Madre are not abandoned. This national resolve is also gaining support from the international community. Allies like the United States, Japan, and Australia have voiced their support for the Philippines and the importance of freedom of navigation. This growing coalition of support emboldens the Philippines, reinforcing the idea that its fight is not just for its own territory, but for the principle of a free and open Indo-Pacific, where international law is respected by all nations, regardless of their size or power. The situation in the West Philippine Sea isn't just a bilateral issue between the Philippines and China. It has significant implications for the entire Southeast Asian region. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, is watching these developments closely. While ASEAN traditionally operates on consensus and non-interference, China's increasingly assertive actions are testing the bloc's unity. Several other ASEAN members, like Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brunei, also have overlapping claims in the South China Sea. The Philippines' firm stance could inspire a more unified approach within ASEAN to address these maritime disputes. A stronger, more cohesive ASEAN voice would be a powerful force in advocating for a code of conduct in the South China Sea that is legally binding and respects the rights of all nations. The recent events may just be the catalyst needed to boost unity and encourage member states to work together more effectively to ensure regional peace and stability rather than facing these challenges alone. Let's take a look at the map to understand the strategic importance of this area. Ayungin Shoal, known internationally as Second Thomas Shoal, is located about 105 nautical miles west of Palawan, well within the Philippines' 200 nautical mile exclusive economic zone. The resupply routes from Palawan are direct, but they cut right through waters that China aggressively patrols. The BRP Sierra Madre, a deliberately grounded ship, serves as a permanent military outpost, a symbolic and physical marker of Philippine sovereignty. Losing this outpost would be a major strategic setback, potentially allowing China to gain control of the shoal and further solidify its presence deep within the Philippines. EEZ. This isn't just about one shoal. It's about controlling vital sea lanes through which trillions of dollars in global trade pass every year. For the Philippines, maintaining this route is a matter of national security, economic survival, and territorial integrity. Every successful mission keeps that strategic foothold secure. So, was this defiant resupply mission a necessary move? All evidence points to a resounding yes. Standing down in the face of intimidation would set a dangerous precedent, signaling that coercive tactics work. It would erode the Philippines' sovereign rights and undermine the international law that protects smaller nations. By pushing through, the Philippines not only supported its troops, but also sent an unequivocal message to the world. It will not be intimidated, and it will continue to defend what is legally and rightfully its own. This act of defiance is crucial for maintaining the balance of power in the region and upholding a rules-based order. It's a tough and risky path, but it's a necessary one for a nation determined to protect its sovereignty for future generations. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video informative, please hit that like button. And do we want to forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next deep dive into critical global issues. Stay informed and see you in the next video.